same to them. Tillman, great work to get away from Edson Alvarez. It's Tillman and Patrick Archibald. Malik Tillman, can he get space?
That's crazy. Crazy footwork. Crazy footwork.
A reset to Tyler Adams. And the U.S. for the first time in what seems like forever had the entire game in Mexico's half.
Oh, wait. Oh, I can't. I thought I wasn't going to go live on YouTube.
Chris Richards' goal, 3.5 minutes in, gave the U.S. a lead. They kept for 23 minutes until Raul Jimenez blasted one to the roof.
But this is just what you need off the back of defending for the better part of.
Hi, French fries. Hi, James. Hi, Shane. Hi, Job. Hello, everybody. We are here for USA versus Mexico. I'll go ahead and yap as people are coming in. The 120% is here. What's up, Shadow?
A bit of pressure and build that momentum back towards the U.S. instead of Mexico.
Guys, right now USA has one, Mexico has one. So this game is already, we don't know yet. We don't know yet. As you can see, so if you haven't been a part of my football streams, I was about to wear, so I have it here. I might change it. I don't know. I got my USA jersey here ready. But I was like, I want United States to win, but I'm also okay if Mexico wins. I'm like 50-50. Just because the coach from Guatemala is Mexican, so I'm like, so I think the perfect compromise is my Kurt Angle jersey. I think that's the perfect compromise. So I'm here with my Kurt Angle jersey as of right now, okay?
Taste of their own medicine.
What am I going for? I'm going for United States. I mean, because it's my country. But I'm not mad if Mexico wins. So I'm going for the United States. Am I going to go, like, be super hyped? I'm okay with anybody winning this game. So I'm like, whatever. I can't be too hyped, you know?
That ball stayed in play. Edson Alvarez popped in the air.
Hi, Fishman.
It's Mexico's throw.
What's up, Zach? Hey, Minnie, I listened to your song. You got some great bars. Thank you.
And his staff applauding his team's efforts.
Appreciate that, buddy.
Through that little stretch.
I don't know where my cap was. I was wearing my cap. I don't want to still wear it because my hair's a little.
All-time meeting between these two nations. In a Gold Cup final.
Hi, Fatal. To be honest, the Team Angle jersey looks like the Team USA jersey. I know, that's why I wore it. I think it's the perfect compromise, you know, because Angle represents the people.
Once again, driving in.
Oh, no.
It's going to come in behind for a Mexico corner. Freeze's fourth save, as many as he had all night Wednesday in the semifinal.
You might have heard this.
That was pretty good, though.
By the way.
Mora is 16.
Third appearance for Mexico and just
dude. He's doing wonderful. Are you kidding me? Go Mexico. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and put a polls up, guys. This is a friendly community, okay? So if you go for Mexico, if you go for the United States, feel free to spam your flag. I don't have an issue with it. The internet has an issue with it. Feel free to support whoever you want to support. Feel free to spam your flags. It's okay. If you want Mexico to win, feel free to say, go Mexico, viva Mexico. If you want the United States to win, feel free to say, USA, USA, USA. This is the reason why the country is supposed to be beautiful, is because you just have a lot of different nations. You have diversity, but a lot of people lose that shit. But yeah, anyways, we're not gonna stop anyone.
6'5". Edson Alvarez 6'2", but so great both of them at attacking the ball if it's the right service.
More runs away. Alvarado just chips it up, back post.
Oh shit! Should I do a poll saying who wins or who do you think is? I'll just do who are you rooting for? How about that? I'll do that on YouTube. Who are you rooting for? USA, USA. Viva Mexico. Alright guys, you got a poll over on YouTube. What's up, Pasta?
Stay over the top, and when the ball is moving that little, that's when you hit it right in the sweet spot.
Who are you rooting for more, Mini? Not gonna lie, United States, obviously. Obviously, I am rooting for the United States more than I'm rooting for Mexico. But if Mexico wins, hey, dog. But if Mexico wins, I'm not mad. I'll be like, alright, cool.
Moore trying to hold it in a reset. Gilberto Mora, Jorge Sanchez. Sanchez will reset back to Marcel Ruiz. Ruiz will put it up in the stands.
This game has been very entertaining. Yeah, it's 1-1. Do prediction for who wins and a poll for who do you like more. I did a poll over on YouTube. So far, 56% is USA, 44% is Viva Mexico. So, USA all day. Mini, I didn't know you like football. I do. Yeah, I don't watch it. Hi, Ashley. Welcome back. I do. I don't watch it as much as I would want to. I do. I casually know like scores. I'll watch clips on stuff like just like passingly, but when it's big tournaments and stuff, especially with the World Cup, obviously like I'm locked in. I'm like, all right, time to fucking lock in with what's happening. But yeah, there's a lot of football to catch up on. So I normally just follow it by who wins, and like I look at the goals and I look at the highlights.
All Mexico all the time.
Messi o Ronaldo, Messi. Que chingona su madre los Estados Unidos.
And not just the battle between
mobile, so you can't do predictions? Okay.
How referee Mario Escobar chooses to.
I gotta blow my nose. I'm like, why is it watery?
It's
like irritating me right now too. I feel like I got like dog hairs up there. Why? I don't even know. It just came out of nowhere.
John, for a striker like Ajamon, 6 touches on the ball. So it shows you how little of the ball he's actually getting and how much defensive work, but then still, when he can be an outlet, he's got to try to make the most of it. There's a 7th touch, and it's a great one. That's a foul, absolutely.
It is a foul on Cesar Montes. It is going to be a yellow card. It's going to be a free kick from a great position for the U.S.
And Montes is lucky that Ajamong is so far from goal and going away from goal, but the timing of this touch is so good.
I'll have it up for 20 minutes.
You have to do a lot of thankless running in these.
The prediction will be up for 20 minutes, guys. USA flopping already. I see. That's crazy. They're not even floppy. Okay, guys, we do have a prediction, and then I'll do a poll of who are you rooting for.
Foul that led to the free kick that the U.S. scored from in the 3rd minute. Maybe they
What's
find
up,
their
VP?
second goal here, but even just that moment's going to give them a little bit of reprieve here as they start to head into the end of halftime. But boy, they would love to find a goal here, the U.S. to go into halftime up a goal.
Gave a chance for De La Torre and Arston to come over, and they were chatting with Mauricio Pochettino.
All right, guys, you guys got a poll and a prediction over on Twitch. Please make sure you are being active with that.
2 assists at this tournament.
YouTube, you guys got a poll. So far, 53% is saying United States.
He has become indispensable for the Vancouver Whitecaps, and he's made himself indispensable for the U.S. over the course of this tournament.
And the difference between this angle that he has now, you can see around the 6-yard box.
Also,
deep Mexico are defending.
If you're Canadian or outside of the country and you boo United States, again, this is a democracy. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. Zendaya's booing, but remember, she is not from United States.
Tell their defenders to push a little bit higher. Halter whips it behind the traffic. Last man back is Max.
You put 12K on Mexico? Hell yeah. What's up, Quentin? I have been hoping for a second Evolution PLE for years, but they dropped the ball in the Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video on it because they really have. I just found out that Trish and Tiffy is a thing for Evolution too. Oh! Kind of figured that was going to happen. Kind of figured that was going to happen for Evolution. Dude, so much action, so much action.
He tangles legs. Berhalter sweeps it in front. It's cleared away. Ajamong knocks it down. Luna had the chance. Couldn't get it on target. It's a goal kick.
Wow, what a sequence here. Malagon gets frozen on his line.
He put 2,500 on Mexico.
Freeman's able to use his speed to get to the ball.
I'm from America and I'm booing. That's fine too. See, I just.
That's a risky challenge.
Believe me, guys. All the back and forth that my TikTok clips, my clips.
It doesn't bounce a lot. Normally that ball might.
People are still having conversations.
And how lucky
this minute, I swear, if I refresh, like people are still having conversations. I'm so over it, but I don't want the conversations to stop because they're putting money in my bank account. You know. I don't even read it, but casually, I'll like read a comment because it pops up on my feed. But I'm like, oh my god, you guys are still fighting.
Goalkeeper's face here in the final. We've played 1 minute.
Thank you. Because again, you're engaging with, which means more money in my bank account. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my god.
Back right at the end of the half.
But I think even just from a mentality standpoint, this last couple of minutes for the U.S. is Tillman is going to lose that one. They've gotten back into the game a little bit. They create that opportunity.
Unfortunately, guys, I am not on the field. My knees didn't heal in time for me to participate in this game and annihilate
in front of the goal.
US. Yeah, sure.
Over the top
I'm sure. You're from the United States, me too.
And even Montez, maybe he thinks his goal.
That's why I'm wearing my Kurt Angle. I feel like that's the perfect medium for this.
The left side of his face and out, and then
if you too want a Kurt Angle shirt,
after
go ahead to Blacksmith Apparel. Use Mini15 for 50% off.
They started the half terrifically well. They finished it.
All right, guys, halftime.
And a Raul Jimenez tying goal in the middle.
W half. I know. I did get here late because honestly, so the car that I'm using, it's my brother's car, but it's been sort of failing already, like right before I got it. So I've been driving it just to go to work and like to go to the grocery store. I haven't been driving it as if it's my car. But yesterday when I was on the freeway, I couldn't go past 40. And I had to like pull over, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Luckily, I made it home. I was able to get off the freeway. And then today, when I was going to go to the grocery store right before this, same thing. I couldn't go past 40. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can't use this car anymore. So I had to get off the freeway and then come back home, which is why it took me so long. I didn't even go get food. I had dino nuggies that I just warmed up and ate. That's not a meal, but it's something. It's great seeing other people experience a heartbreak over losing a soccer match that Scottish people have been experiencing our entire lives. Excuse me, Guatemala, we always experience heartbreak. Well, okay, so I guess it's different because we don't experience heartbreak because we know that we're not winning. We actually don't even get our hopes up. We know that we're not winning. So I guess what you're trying to say, you're right. Because we made it to the semifinals, and that was like, like that we actually thought, and there was hope finally. So you're right. I've been following Mexico since I was 7 and never looked back, to be honest. Yeah, you know, again, it's just, I don't know. It's just, if you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to any of my clips on my TikTok. There's like full-on conversations, and obviously when I first posted it was engaging in the conversations because me as a creator, I'm trying to get that video pushed as much as possible, because not only is TikTok going to pay me for the views, I'm also under the TikTok soccer campaign that they're doing right now, and they're also paid more on top of what TikTok is already paying me. So one video, like there was like an additional, so I made this amount of money and then there's an additional incentive. So obviously whether it's hate, it's mostly hate, 90% hate, 10% positive, I don't care. You're putting money in my pocket. That's all I care about. And I don't get paid from TikTok. So the reason why I'm actually getting paid and getting paid a good paycheck on the 15th is solely because of my football clips. But if you want to go and read Brain Rot, go underneath, because it's like there's people there who like are normal people, and they're just like they're like me, right? Like it's kind of like you embrace both sides. But the thing that I thought was so hypocritical, especially under this administration, because Trump is trying to take, he was trying to get rid of birthright citizenship. It's so fucking funny. That so many fucking like Trumpers were saying that Diego Luna is 100% American. Like legit, like, and I got on the conversation because I thought I was like, this is brain rot. I was like, he's American, but he's also Mexican American. He's, whether you call him Mexican or you call him American, they're both accurate. But you were mad because I called him Mexican, which he is. If you call me Guatemalan, it's like, yeah, I am Guatemalan, but I'm also American. You know, like it's like if you say, oh hell yeah, like people refer to me all the time and told me in person. They were like, I'm so glad that we're getting Guatemalan representation in professional wrestling. And I'm over here not being offended by it. I'm like, I am Guatemalan. What am I going to be like? Actually, I'm American. That's, dude, brain rot. You see all these Trumpers fucking saying, no, he's 100% American. He did it for America. But I'm like, now you want to talk about a Mexican being 100% American now because it benefits you guys? Oh my God. That's the kind of brain rot that's under my comment section on TikTok. Brain rot, dude. And of course I engaged in it because I knew people were going to respond to me specifically because they want to own me or they want to talk some shit, you know. You gotta be a businesswoman even if you're getting like all these brain rot comments. but that's I just ate popcorn and soda pop. Hell yeah. By the way, Minnie, I'm going to be a mom. Oh, congratulations. When are you due? I'm Salvadorian, but I'm American. Yeah, it's just like people are fucking... Oh my God. Try to explain that, dude. It was, oh my God. I spent my night doing that and then I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to ignore the rest, which I have. Oh wait. Somebody said, hi, many new viewer here. No, you're not. You're Pookie. Was wondering if you heard WWE's own Jacob Fatu's latest song along with Rikishi. Thoughts? Yes, I did hear it. You know my thoughts. I posted them on Discord. Stop trying to create rage, dog. America. People be stupid. I like, dude, I've never used TikTok. Instagram is the only toxic app I need. Instagram could definitely be toxic. I think the visibility on TikTok, because on Instagram, I feel like it's more like US just sees you. But on TikTok, it's like US, Canada, and every fucking, like, you can reach so many different people. Which is why like a lot of people can become TikTok famous. Instagram famous is like not really a thing, but TikTok famous is. Who's winning? It's a tie right now, and we're halftime. I enjoy Instagram ruthless reels that pop up on my feed. Very funny. TikTok is getting a new app called M2 apparently. What is that? M2, what is that? Twitter worse. Oh my God, TikTok is more immaturity. Twitter is actual stupid adults. I agree. No, Twitter are just faceless accounts that don't go outside and would never have the balls to actually speak to people like this, which is why they just stick to being on Twitter with a faceless account. And it's an alt account. It's not even their actual account. Because they know what they're like. If you're so proud of your beliefs and if you think that you're so right with what you say, why are you hiding behind an alt account? You shouldn't be scared. That just makes you a little bitch. I don't know, I just found out yesterday. Oh, well, congratulations. That's why I'd say I'm Mexi American, since I'm both. Most of the time, I mean, because listen, most of the time people are asking me, like, I'm in the United States, you know, I'm clearly American, but when another American asks, oh, so where are you from? I know they're not asking me, you know, like, oh, you're like, where are you from? And if I respond with America, they're gonna be like, no, but like, where are your parents from? Like, I know what they're asking, so I'm not an idiot, you know, like, I'm not stupid. So I'm gonna say, oh, from Guatemala. It's so like, dude, this is simple it's simple arithmetic that people create into thinking that it's like calculus or something. I've taken calculus. I've taken every high level of mathematics that you can think of in college. I know exactly what those subjects are. This is simple arithmetic. 2 + 2 = 4, dog. It doesn't need to be this difficult. But the brain rot on TikTok is so crazy. And it's so funny because, again, there's that saying. It's like, we're only American when it benefits you. And it's so fucking true. Oh my God. Like, I have never seen this amount of fucking Trumpers just talking about, hell yeah, Diego Luna, he's American, he's 100% American blood, yeah. Shut the fuck up, because it benefits you, morons. Hello, hip hop. By the way, Minnie, I beat someone in a grilling competition on the 4th, despite never grilling in my life. Oh, hell yeah. I've never grilled either. 2 + 2 actually equals 2 to the 2nd power. Yes. Okay. Once I get Argentinian citizenship, I'll be Argent Rican. Argent Rican. I like that. But yeah, man, here we are. Here we are. I might switch, but honestly, this looks like a USA jersey already, which is why I wore it. If Mexico wins, I'm okay with it. I'm not tripping. Also, guys, I believe we still have a prediction. Yeah, we do. Oh man, 26,632 points for USA, 15,545 points for Mexico. Jesus. And then over on YouTube, we got 64% for USA, 36% for Mexico. So the majority of people are going for US then. Got it. I want to tell New York City Demon Diva, but there's someone in her chat that I talked to and I don't want to hurt his feelings. Naughty Ashley. Naughty, naughty, naughty. I mean, might as well say it. Unless you're gonna hide your pregnancy.
Spain won their first Women's World Cup 2 years ago, and this summer they're eyeing Euro
Cat Doll is the
success.
most
Tomorrow,
real name I've seen in this
Belgium
chat.
on FS1. That match followed by Italy, Portugal.
Where? I haven't seen the women. I also, so TikTok also, dude, TikTok invited me for like on women's sports commentary as well. Not like a thing that they're doing. I mean, like, okay, so when I say that I get invited, like they invited me to the TikTok soccer campaign, which just means that I gotta hashtag it, and then whatever video that I make, they'll basically incentivize it more, which they also invited me to do for the women. But for that one, I'll just do wrestling, because I mean, not gonna lie, right now these little campaigns that they invited me, I was like, can I have this every single month? Because my rent would be paid on time. So yeah, I gotta do like the women's one for Evolution. Minnie, if you had to live in Latin America, where would you pick? Guatemala or Mexico? I've been to Mexico. I actually really like Mexico, but the rich part in Guatemala is actually really nice. I just haven't been there as an adult. Get the money, food, sell out, sell out. How might I sell out, dumbass? Hello, Dad. Have you heard of the girl named Zonia Boxy? She covers boxing the way you cover wrestling. She's cool. She reminds me of you. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. But that's cool. What's up, Hassan? Mr. Aki with the resub. Thank you so much for that resub. Good evening. Good evening to you. It's 5 for me. But hell yeah. Culiacan or Sinaloa. I haven't been to either. I've been to the touristy parts. I've been to Cabo San Lucas. I've been to TJ, but honestly, TJ got some good spots. I've been to Rosarito. I've been to another, I forgot what it's called. I've been to 4 places. Rosarito, TJ, Cabo San Lucas. I've been to another one. Do I have a ranch in Guatemala? No, but my mom wants to buy land out there. That's where she wants to retire, and I'm all for it because my mom has a savings. So whatever she has out here and converts it over there, or whether she doesn't convert it, I know that she could buy like a good piece of land. I'd love to live in Mexico, but my Lord and Savior Stephanie Vaquer said it's dangerous. You simp, man. You're simp. Oh my god. Do it. Buy me a Lamborghini with what do you think? Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? The hell? What do you? Why is Logan Paul being spammed on my chat? I'm thinking of the 4th place. It's not Puerto Vallarta. It's like something like that. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Yeah, I can't. What's up, Super G? Stephanie got her note. All Mexicans aren't like that. Guys like Beast Morto's hologram and me exists. Yeah. Well, I mean, Steffi used to. I call her Steffi, like if I knew her. Stephanie used to live out there too, right? Because she was a part of the CMLL. Cabo. Yeah, I've been to Cabo. But no, there's another one. I can't remember. It's like, it was a 6-hour drive. Usually to get to Mexico, it could be, they're so happy. It could be like a 3 to 4 hour drive, but this time it took 6 hours, and we went there because of a wedding.
Like next summer, and he wants to see if they can do it now. And you
it was like one of my coworkers'
as the
parents.
star of this team coming out of this tournament. Well, he was very quiet in that first half. Got another half to go.
You have a Lamborghini? That's amazing, Casey.
The other part,
Puerto Peñasco?
Right? You got to look to the bench at some point in the second half, and I'm imagining a guy like Jack McGlynn, a guy.
Oh
like
wait, you know what? Where was
in previous games?
Wait, where is
change the impact?
You know, like this, like the Mexican Coachella. Is it Baja Fest? It might be Baja Fest. Where is that? Where is that at?
Subs will be interesting. Remember, if you flash back to the quarterfinals,
I think it's Baja Fest.
Pochettino waited a long
But
time to
I've
bring
been
it
to it twice, and Becky G
little
was
bit slower
headlining.
to pull
It's
the
in
trigger
Mexico.
In the semifinals, we'll see what he does.
If anybody can,
here in the final. 1-1
where?
after
Hold up.
45 minutes.
I think I got it.
And we send you back.
That's why we. That's why we went, not because of a
John
wedding.
Strong, former U.S. international Stu Holden, guys.
Playas de, yes, here. Playas de Rosarito. That's where I went. Oh my god. Oh wait, Playas de Rosarito means that I was in Rosarito. What's the neighboring? Oh, I'm so stupid. I've been to oh, what is that? What is that? Influencer ruined city or street? What is it? What is that super populated touristy spot that they ruined? I've been to that as well. And I went to a neighboring. No, I've been to a lot of places in Mexico actually. I keep thinking of like more trips.
5 times prevailed, 1 time got a draw.
No, it's a street in Mexico that is super popularized by influencers and celebrities. They hyped it the fuck up, and when I was there, I was like, this is it. It wasn't even like, I was like, this is it, and it's so expensive. It's like American prices, maybe a little more than American prices.
Diego Luna still waiting for a moment for him tonight, in for Ajamong, and he's just going to be cut off from that one by Hudson Alvarez and all the way out.
Not a bad build-up there to start the half for the U.S. and the way in which they had the confidence to play
what
through
is that
the
place
midfield
called?
to find Ajamong. He bounces it back. Good running off the ball for Luca De La Torre. It's going to be important for them to have confidence to take the ball under pressure, to play out of pressure. But I think the biggest
here, okay.
for the U.S. in the first half was
I've been to Riviera Maya. I've been there. I've been to.
It looks like they're going to maintain the same defensive structure. I wouldn't mind seeing Tyler Adams as more of a
Mexico City, obviously.
midfielder in front of the back
But
four.
where is that place called?
Both Tillman and De La
Oh, I've been to
Torre
Oaxaca City.
Midfielders for Mexico, because that's.
I'm still looking for that stupid little
Tillman's
street.
dropping a little bit deeper on the heels of Alvarez. We'll see as this half progresses, but already
I have it on my IG.
confrontation for the U.S. is a little.
Is it Tulum? I've been to Tulum. That's what it is. Tulum. There you go. Overrated. I don't recommend it.
Where they've dominated games. That goal they scored in the first half was just the second time all tournament they'd scored a first half goal. They have been the best team in the
Sueños
Gold
Music
Cup.
Fest. No. It was the Baja. It's called Baja Fest. And that's in Playas de Rosarito.
Chance to cross for Gallardo, stamped away Richards.
Oh, dude, the footwork is insane.
Ream wins the head over.
Oh, if they make this, if Mexico makes this is a hell of a play.
Alvarado working on Diego Luna.
Crazy footwork, man.
Alvarado hooks the cross deep to the backside. Vega's going to let it go for Gallardo. Freeman out
I
to the
really
fence,
want to
so
know
Burr
if
hauls
the
it.
Mexico team is talking shit to Diego Luna.
For a
just to throw him off his game. This is a crazy play.
Work by the U.S. to force Mexico back to midfield.
Even if, dude, this crazy play. Yeah, if it was Guatemala versus Mexico, we would have been cooked. We would have been cooked.
So on fewer shots than they had in any of the first halves. They just been
Dude. Oh, that was a good play regardless, dude. Oh, I'm so glad. Dude, if it was Mexico versus Guatemala, it would have been like 6-0. Or at least 6-1, actually. Let me give my people some credit. 6-1. Thank God that it was United States. Because it was 2-1, you know?
So now both of your center backs are out. It beats
LeBron James of football is not playing, man.
Good job as a right back, sliding over, getting into a good position and getting his body in front.
I would recommend Puerto Escondido. The mariscos out there are so good. I love mariscos. I am like a mariscos sushi lover. Calamari is the appetizer I always order whenever I do dine out. But I love mariscos. That's my shit.
Kind of stopped the last moment. Gallardo blocked by the heel of Chris Richards and out for a Mexico.
Bro, let my twin score. Who's your twin? Who's your twin, Pasta? If you go to Univision, they keep saying Diego Luna is one of us. He is. The thing is, he is though. He is Mexican. But it's also just like the pettiness of us, you know, that we're talking shit. I'm being petty because of what he did to Guatemala, okay? If it wasn't for Diego Luna, maybe you guys wouldn't have scored. How about that? That's why I emphasize the Mexican did it for you guys, because the Mexican literally did it for you guys. Would you have scored if Diego Luna wasn't on your team? I don't think Guatemala would have scored more because you're Mr. fucking Freeze over here. The goalie is goated. But eliminate the actual scorer. I don't know. So I'm petty. I'm petty against Luna, but
to the players, we don't want them to be overly stressed. We want them to feel confident, even in these tough moments. That's an important slip from a U.S. perspective on the outside by Gilberto Mora.
Who's in the lead? It's a tie, 1-1. 1-1, and this is after halftime, so.
Both of his career goals have come against Mexico as well. Marston, Malik Tillman, great first touch away from Ruiz, and then shows too much of it.
Dude, who was that? Who was that?
Out of position here.
Roberto
oh my God!
Team waiting 40 minutes, went to ground. Alvarado puts it just wide.
Yo.
Because Arson had gone forward. It's no fault of his own. He thought that there was a U.S. tack on, but this is why,
listen, I can give Mexico their credit all day, any day, but this is why I never root for Mexico. Because they're good already. They don't need my little Central American ass rooting for them. They're good already. They're so good. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. You guys win shit all the time, and you do too. Man. I'm not bitter.
Those U.S. fans getting drowned out by the majority of the 70,000. Tyler Adams. It's not going to be a foul. U.S. aren't going to get the whistles here. Mario Escobar's been letting him play.
Mr. Aki, thank you so much for gifting us Sabi. I appreciate that. And Mr. Aki with the 500 biddies as well. Thank you so much. Chill on Mexico. I didn't say anything bad about Mexico. I said you guys don't need my support when you guys are so good. You don't need my little dumbass to support you guys. You guys are good.
Alex Freeman will match up with him
1v1. I'm low-key thinking of how Guatemala versus Mexico would have been a disaster. We would have gotten an ass beat.
Just trying to get any.
I mean, don't drink with the cup. The IWC is going to say WWE is paying you to watch football. Absolutely. WWE is paying her to watch football. Watch. That's why she's not even wearing a U.S. jersey. That's why she's wearing a Kurt Angle jersey. I'm calling it right now. Minnie is paid by Triple H and by TKO.
Probably see more as the field continues.
Mark my words. Fucking morons.
Alexis Vega with immediate pressure from Tyler Adams. That ball's out.
Better though. I was just about to say the intensity at which the U.S. is still trying to press. It's
Petty,
not what you
Queen Minnie,
saw
and
towards
no,
the
I'm
end of the
petty.
first half, which is when the U.S. had started to tire. Lovely turn.
Oh,
from
Dro,
Tillman.
you're from A and B Convos chat? Hell yeah, I love them. Good people.
Ruiz.
To be fair, we need to win this to look strong for the World Cup.
Of trying to step up. I even saw as the ball
Not gonna lie, I don't even know where
Luna sprinting out,
Mexico or United States stand when it comes to looking strong for the World Cup, though. Can you guys actually enlighten me if you know?
Can we step up? Can we get
I was just so focused on Guatemala.
allow it to be so comfortable for Mexico?
And United States and Mexico, they're going to be a part of the World Cup. So
Trying to play for Adams.
have you guys been doing bad for Mexico?
Finds Adams. Adams for Diego Luna. Tillman now for De La Torre. As Max Arston all the way out wide. Here's Arston now. 1v2. Little dance inside. Arston trying his luck and didn't miss by much.
Well, this is good ball movement from the U.S. They keep the ball in on the right side, but the
Came
way
off
in which they're
negative
able
to
switch
me.
the play to the far side.
I'm calling it right now.
There's a good
TK is
job by
paying to
Mexico.
watch all it.
They get 2v1.
Hola Juan. I just hope
And he's
America
able to
gets
evade the
eliminated
challenge
quickly,
from
to be
Jorge
honest.
Sanchez. Left step over comes
He
on
what on his right foot?
in trying to
He
pick
comes,
out
I
that
think.
top
Did he
corner.
say
The ball
comes?
was rising. And Pochettino trying to draw on any
Mini
positive
A
moments that
loves
his team
UFC.
have
I don't watch
within the
UFC
game
like
to
that. The
keep
only ones
energy
that I've
going
seen
for the US.
was the CM Punk ones.
Gonna be cut off by
I don't think I've
Richards.
seen a UFC fight after that.
Adams. Tillman, good strike.
Cause is Serrano under UFC technically?
And a
Is
little
she?
bit of an after there from Malik Tillman, who is
Or
exceptionally
I don't
great
really know
at
how it
keeping his cool. You're looking at the fans instead of the action.
you guys haven't made the quarterfinals since the 80s, I think. Really? Mexico hasn't?
He's being
Okay.
pulled, he's being shoved, he's being kicked, doing enough. and
No
then
matter
he
how
got
strong
enough
y'all look,
before he's pulling his
y'all
shirt.
about to be Argentina in football. Ole, ole, viva Argentina. Oh, listen, VP, listen.
But I like that.
Serrano's boxing, right? Isn't boxing under the same umbrella of UFC though?
Absolutely.
Or it's a different entity?
Counter and chase.
It's not owned by the same people?
Sliced up in the air and backwards. Alvarado mistimed his jump and then comes down with the ball. Luna buzzing around, can't do anything with it. Raul Jimenez and Chris Richards, the 2 goal scorers tonight. Locked in a battle. Richards nutmeg, but Adams comes to get it.
Nutmeg. Nutmeg.
Now Matt Freeze with the 16-year-old Mora. Charging
Dude,
down
Mora
with
being
the ball
16
for
is crazy.
Oscar.
Imagine being a 16-year-old and you're here for the finals of the Gold Cup.
Alexis Vega.
Are you kidding me? You're 16? You have already out-successed most of Americans.
Alvarado got him backing off, back him off balance.
Dude, they go crazy. Do crazy footwork, man.
Down to the right-hand side. Luna trying to recover. Doesn't do the job enough.
Insane, dog.
Away, takes a deflection and Freeze right up against his post. Ends up just
Who's number
knocking it
10?
behind for Mexico's 7th corner of the game.
Who's number 10?
There's a goalkeeper, even if there's.
What's your name, dude?
You still just want to make sure you're covering that near
Oh
post.
my
Good work.
God. Adios,
Vega
football,
really
adios.
free, took the deflection off of Arston.
I know UFC and boxing are different sports, but I thought that they got bought by UFC, because UFC I feel like is the anomaly, kind of like TKO.
Sanchez. Up to the far side.
I thought that at this point they owned boxing also. It's under combat sports but different entity. Thank you, BK. Thank you. Like combat sports is boxing, UFC, and believe it or not, pro wrestling. Okay, got it. Thank you.
No one to defend him.
Answer my question, dog. Ooh.
Hangs around and Matt Freeze. Look
Yeah,
what I found.
Luna's turning around and talking to Arston, but he had to recognize in that moment that Arston wasn't positionally out to cover that ball over the top, and instead he just lets Vega run off his shoulder.
No, number 10 is my king, Alexis Vega. That's who he is. Okay, I know the name.
Much time and space.
I've heard so much about him.
And it ping-ponged around.
Wait, Alexis Vega was the one that made the first goal. I hear so much about him on TikTok.
I'm sure he's sick of defending.
Again. No disrespect to Mexico, but I don't pay attention unless it's the World Cup. Then that's when I pay attention. But I don't pay attention to your team. You guys are good. I don't care, man.
For your moment when it's there, but still defensively doing the work.
Freeman slipped.
James Letman with the $4.99 saying, Minnie, we're in the same boat. I got into a crash last week, 2 cars in repair, but since you have game show, luck you should go on the Price is Right.
Behind the play, moving a little gingerly.
They're not filming right now.
for Sanchez.
And the Price is Right is kind of tricky, actually, because I've applied for it.
He's doing some great work back
That's
there.
excellent. See, that time he's there step for step. Great ball out of
And you
pressure.
don't know if you're being chosen, so basically you can get a free ticket to the show, but it's up to Drew Carey to choose you, and you're more likely to be chosen if you're there with a group and you're like with all pink shirts, you know, talking about we are the Andersons, yay! I don't got people like that. I would go by myself.
After just enough of a touch from Freeze at the near post as well, because he's going back defending towards his own goal. Sometimes
I can break everyone's knees and stamina here on the soccer field. Also, sorry about the car accident.
On the far side with Berhalter, Tillman is still dealing with some.
Does Minnie know who Mbappe is? Do you guys think I'm a moron?
Both teams with substitutes kind of half-heartedly loosening up behind their respective end lines. Richards giving the U.S. their early lead against Mexico in 30 years. 3.5 minutes in. Tillman.
Do you guys think I'm a moron?
The earliest goal, in fact, ever.
Spider-Man. He's upside down too.
You see some artistic work from the World Feed television.
El Spoodermano. El Spoodermano.
Ever scored in a Gold Cup final, Chris Richards. And a U.S. lead that lasted 23 minutes before Raul Jimenez. Just before the half-hour mark tied it up. Extra time would follow. We would not go straight to penalties like in the quarterfinal last week against Costa Rica. Colorado kept it in play. Sanchez just bounces it off De La Torre and out. And remember, the last time these two teams faced
El
off.
Hombre Araña. I like El Spoodermano because that's how they're going to say it.
Potential shootout. Often playing safe and clearing out.
Shit.
Sanchez, who was back in the lineup today for Julian Araujo, the American-born Mexico right back who started the last two games, able to keep that away from Diego Luna. 1v3
crazy, dude. 1v3, and you still.
And he is going to win that foul, Patrick Ajamong, off of Cesar Montes, who remember is playing on a yellow card for the first half.
Vega was performed as the best in the Liga Mexico with Toluca beating America. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear a lot about Vega for sure.
Well, John, it was interesting because Pochettino did talk with Diego Luna the whole way into the locker room, so I asked him what was addressed. He said he doesn't want him to be a wing back, more midfield, more involved, more aggressive. I know you guys have highlighted the change you've seen from Luna. He also said we have to have better control in the center. Too many turnovers, stay more compact, and not allow them to win the inside.
Ajamong causing some pressure there on Malagón, and then Edson Alvarez uncontested, able to win the loose ball in the middle. Richards.
Bro just pushed him, but all right.
But no one there in a white shirt. Tillman trying to keep it away from the 16-year-old Mora, and then Tillman goes flying through. And let's see what Mario Escobar chooses to do here as Alvarado got cleaned out. Just a foul and a free kick.
And it's an interesting conversation just to add from Jenny's report about Luna is, of course you want Luna higher, but to get higher he has to take a little bit more risk, and that is then in turn going to open up a little bit more space in the back. But to take advantage of him being higher, the U.S. have to have the ball, and they have to have a willingness to have a confidence on the ball, to play out of pressure, to maintain some of that possession, to find him in the advanced areas. Otherwise, there's nothing he can do. If he plays further forward right now and comes running out, he's going to leave Arston 2v1. But it is a balance, because maybe if you push higher, it forces Jorge Sanchez back a little bit.
Dude, every single time Mexico has the ball close,
comes down to the U.S. getting pressure and
I can't keep my eyes off because I know the. I just know the play is a must-watch, man.
De La Torre steps in to win it away. Ream just trying to measure that pass to Luna.
Dude, crazy! Yeah.
Did a good job.
Who the fuck were you? What number are you? 14?
The U.S. win the possession back, but
bro, what are you guys?
Is that they couldn't keep the ball.
I was gonna say, are you guys born with a pelota in your feet?
They turn the ball over its back.
Shit, un chile en la boca y un pelota en tus pies. Damn it, man.
Ideally, want to get it's when you get pinned back, having the confidence to get out of that pressure.
Luna from Adams as it ran away from Jimenez.
Let's all go to the Price is Right as minions. I would love that. I would love that.
Berhalter's going to press, at least force him back to Malaga.
He's had a tough time.
W mustard card, hell yeah.
He's been doing defensive work, but really.
Am I watching this on ESPN? No, it's on FS1. FS1. Oh, Fox 11.
It's going to be whistled for a foul though, as Adams was in late, and Tyler Adams is going to get
Fox 11 Sports Wrap. That's what I'm watching it on.
Tyler Adams late on that.
Bought a whole ass bottle of Hypnotic for the party for this game.
Makes the foul.
Are you at a party right now?
Long stretches of these games on a yellow card. He picked up the early yellow against Haiti. Wouldn't be worried about him, but of course he's still a player.
You're like a minute ahead.
That's involved.
I don't know. It says I'm live. Well, now I might be behind.
Point. I wouldn't be surprised.
Aww.
Or I guess I would be surprised at a point because Pochettino's been late to go to his bench. But my hope would be
Pookie.
couple of minutes here, you're really thinking about changing.
Dude, I saw people attack me as if I speak like Pookie, man.
So maybe you get
People get so mad at me.
Brendan Aronson.
Oh my god. Have you seen what people talk, what people say, how they talk shit? I'm not even like that. It's crazy, man. Show El Grande Spooderman again? Yes. I should have been on the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know where that's recorded. If it's recorded here,
and Jimenez able to
I'll try to apply.
He's going to be corner kick number
The person you are trying to reach isn't here right now, so call back later when they are available. Okay.
Any team at this Gold Cup. First 4 first-half saves out of Matt Freeze.
So this is sponsored by Superman, but they're showing Spooderman.
Game as the starting goalkeeper for the United States. Given an opportunity ahead of Matt Turner at this tournament. This one's going to be hooked in. It takes a flick, and that was then Richards that looked like able to.
Hi Vegeta, how goes the football? Tied 1v1. Yeah, 1-1. Jeopardy is in LA too. I gotta see where. I gotta see. It's also seasonal, so they only record like twice a year, but they have 3 weeks of like recordings every single day. So they could record like 20 episodes for, or however many episodes they need for one season. They batch record and then they air it. So it also depends if I can apply for it when they're recording it. If not, then I would have to wait.
Vega will clip that up out past everyone.
Jeopardy and will tape at Sony Picture Studios. I'll look into it. Because I know that they said that I can't be a part of Price's Right until a year after my Let's Make a Deal episode aired.
That's an interesting question.
But it's okay, whatever. I'll go on Price's Right if I want to.
I think Aguirre will be comfortable with the way that they've maintained pressure with the ball, and I think he will have a quiet confidence of the guys he can bring off the bench that can give the team a spark and create a moment. I think for the U.S. side, it's more about changing the dynamic of the game. So the subs you're making, you hope, have a much bigger impact in lifting the energy, lifting the pressure. That should be a foul. Tillman's still going.
Still Malik Tillman able to fight through all the traffic. U.S. will be going to their bench here in a moment now. It comes wide to Max Arston. Arston and Alvarado got inside of him. Couldn't get through the second. Ori Sanchez.
Crazy, dude.
It was his plant hand that touched the ball, so he's waving it off on the field. It is eligible for a VAR review. Berhalter tracking back, pokes it away from behind. Ajamong beaten to it by the teenager Mora. And he'll open up to the far side. It'll be interesting to get a replay look at that one. It's being looked at the VAR Center in South Florida right now. Long switch for Alexis Vega.
Hi, Jay.
Vega able to control.
Did Raul Jimenez change his hair? I have no idea.
Alvarado, a little hip feint to create the space, trying to reset wide for Vega. Arston's tired, he's got to catch up. Vega now drives to the byline. Vega's cross in deep to the back post. Freeman's got to play safe.
My eyes are fucking glued to the TV right now. That was a hell of a play. Except for when I'm typing in chat, I get it. See, Sin Cara.
And look, that is a clear hand on the ball.
I freaking love India, best fighter, and
You know, was that
wrestler
incidental?
ever
Is he
from the
falling? Is it
UFC.
hits it?
I've been to
If it
two
takes it away from a
Price
US
is Right
player,
tapings.
then
I didn't
would
get
say
picked, but it was
penalty,
fun.
There was no US
See,
right around
that's
there.
my
Doesn't
issue.
move the
I think
ball.
if I, you know, like if I, like, if it was like a, oh, if I get picked, then I get picked kind of thing. But that's not me. I'm like, no, I better get picked because I'm here. I'm wasting time. I'm spending. I'm waking up early for this. So if I don't get picked, I'll be upset. I acknowledge you, my Tribal Chief won.
Downs will be coming on in a moment. At least him, Alvarado running at Berhalter. Alvarado gets it in. Richards is there once again. Stabs it out. Mexico throw. It's taken quick. Vega dancing the byline. Popped in the air. Adams wins the header. Tillman further along. Edson Alvarez. That's not a trouble to Matt Freeze.
This air is barely hitting me.
Celebrating today his 21st birthday and preparing to come on the field.
He's fine. He's fine.
Now they don't seem in a huge rush.
Whatever.
As Freeze is about to take the goal kick, and they will make the change. And it will be Luca De La Torre who comes off.
That's interesting. Let's see what that does for the U.S. shape here. I'm going to guess Luna is going to maybe come back over to this left. You're going to get Sebastian Berhalter. Let's see.
The substitution is sponsored by Yerba Madre. The boost you need when you want to win. Drink Yerba Madre. Come to life. Damian Downs.
Yerba Madre is the same thing as Yerba Mate,
He was
right?
a child in Texas, moved back to Germany at the age of 9.
Or are they just stealing their entire
For a
identity?
fifth time for the U.S. on his birthday. Can he be a game changer? Suffered an injury against Saudi Arabia that slowed him up. Was not able to
Oh wait,
play
what
his former
what minute
hometown
are we
Dallas.
at? 69-11. Somebody said that they're ahead though, so I don't
in the
know.
shape that they're trying to get in. We'll see. There's a lot of conversations right now. Tyler Adams.
You're good at Family Feud?
He's looking over at Pochettino. My guess is that Sebastian Berhalter is going to be inside, and they want Luna.
When I was in
and Tillman
college,
wide.
I should have
But
joined
right now, that is not
Who
being
Wants to Be a Millionaire, because
communicated
right
to
now
Tillman.
my
They
brain
haven't
is
had
so
time because
fried and
Freeze
so
took that goal
stupid
kick.
and so
they're
full
out
of
of shape.
holes and concussed that I wouldn't be able to even make it after the first level.
Back to Cesar Montes.
Tyler Adams is screaming at Berhalter, but he's saying let's wait, which I think is the right call. Don't do it in the middle of a play here.
Jimenez working on Ream, who blocks the cross out for a throw.
Okay, so now Sebastian Berhalter's just come inside. He's
like 30
alongside
seconds
Tyler
behind
Adams,
you.
and Luna's gone out to the right. But
So what channel are you guys on? Are you on
players as they were trying to
Univision
get
or
the
what?
right tactics and shape for
Oh,
the
Yerba
team.
Mate
On
changed their name
that
to
side with
Yerba
Downs,
Madre?
who's
Oh,
gone
okay.
front
I didn't know
alongside
that.
Ajamon.
I used to drink it every single day, and then I stopped because I started drinking Celsius.
Back for Edson Alvarez. Dorado to Vega, cut off. That'll be corner kick number 11 of the game.
Ha ha, I'm ahead. Fox 11? Me too. What the hell? What the hell?
Here we go to his bench and is so for whom.
That should be in handball.
Again, is there anything he's not liking other than the fact that they haven't been able to find a go-ahead goal? It'll be Alexis Vega to take.
It's 1 minute ahead.
Oh man, that's going to be well wide in the end.
Should I watch it on Univision? Because there's little
Get that on target.
minions here being brats that they are ahead. So should I go to Univision so I can be a brat and say, ha, I'm ahead?
Screaming to his players as that header was a
Predictions
tough one.
for this
Sanchez
goes
has thrown
into
away
penalty
the
shootouts.
goal. I still don't
Perhaps.
think he's quite got what he wants from his players yet, but we'll see. This might be an opportunity off the free kick, but just off your picture, bottom left. I mean, Pochettino's almost at the halfway line, still gesticulating to his players, trying to shuffle players and pieces around, screaming as much as, by the way, good luck.
All the Mexican
Get the
people are
attention of a player on the far
mostly
side of the field
drunk.
with the noise in this building.
And they've talked about the work that they've put in, the understanding that they've built, the team that they have built.
I would be drunk too.
In the last 5 weeks, Mauricio Pochettino was so proud speaking with us yesterday, and really for the last week, that they finally feel that all the work they've been doing, he and his staff, since taking the job in September is finally coming to fruition with the team understanding that they've built here at this tournament. Can it pay off with a victory as Ruiz is chopped down by Malik Tillman?
It's crazy. And the interesting part
Hello,
about that
Chiha.
sub, now bringing on a
USA,
second
Mexico
striker,
never
which he
cease
has
to
done
amaze. Yeah, no,
throughout this tournament at
it's a
different
hell of a
levels.
game. It's a hell of a game. It's
It gives
good.
you another
It's
body
good.
in front to get pressure
I
on the
still think
center
Mexico is the
backs, but
better
also
team
look
here.
where you attack. But it
Like
also requires that it
outstandingly
does not do the
the
defensive
better
work.
team. Like it's kind of crazy. I don't even know if I said that right. Outstandingly? Is it outstandingly? Yeah, whatever.
Clearly playing underneath Ajamon.
You're ahead of me. I'm not even watching. Got it.
To get pressure on the deepest lying midfielder for Mexico.
Obilin Pineda will be coming on Alvarado.
It might be my stream that's delayed, TBH. You're right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alvarado trying to control. He loses his footing.
Wait.
Tyler Adams comes out
James
with
is
the ball.
actually right. So Twitch stream will be like 15 seconds behind.
Now Downs pressure.
So I'm
Mario
actually not
Sanchez,
behind.
who does the
It's just a
job, and
delay
it's
on
gonna
my
be a
Twitch.
US throw. Malik Tillman has been shaken up a few times. This is his right leg now.
Outstandingly.
This is his left
Is that how
leg
you say it?
earlier.
Outstandingly?
But
Okay.
he took a hard knock
Outstandingly.
on. An awkward stretch on.
But you know what I loved about that challenge? He knew he was second best initially, but he didn't stop. He didn't slow down. And that wasn't a foul on Jorge Sanchez. That's what led to the U.S. throw. The pressure from the backside there from Downs.
So Pineda will come on at the next opportunity for Mexico as they make their counter move. Marston little shimmy to create space, has two guys standing in the exact same spot. Although it's almost going to find Downs from Ajamong's header. Ajamong back to it in between options, and Vasquez hooks it away. U.S. recollects in midfield. Ream out for Max Arston. They have a ton of movement going on in front of him, so he retreats it to Tim Ream. His 75th international appearance, the oldest man ever to play for the U.S. in a knockout game of any tournament, let alone a Gold Cup final. Hoping to be the oldest man ever to play for the U.S. in a World Cup next year. Good hold-up work there by Damian Downs. Marston looking to return it. Downs from the corner. And just couldn't wrap his foot around the ball to get a cross in. Takes the flag off the corner flag on his way through. Let's see what Mexico
At least Canada is not in the final.
Substitution of the game, 74 minutes in. It will be the 16-year-old, the youngest ever player from Mexico, Roberto Mora.
Wait.
He's just come out
Autocorrect said
nowhere to be on the field in the
outstandingly,
knockout
so
stages
it's
here.
outstandingly. So yeah, see, I have
Nice ovation for him. Obilin Pineda, 85th
Canada is
international
2-ass to make the
appearance.
final.
82 more than the man.
I don't want to say that they're 2-ass to make the final because Guatemala beat them, and I don't want people to say, oh, well, it's because Canada didn't have their best team, because they're already saying that with the United States, which I know it's not their best team, but whatever, dog.
And there's probably still a ton of people south of the Rio Grande.
We still did good. We still did good. 2-1. I'm proud of that.
On the Berhalter free kick.
Again, if it was Mexico, I think it'd be like
6-0. Scored his 43rd Mexico goal, third most all time. And we've been stuck there.
I hate when I get sleepy on stream.
Richards and Freeman.
But it's the lack of me just sitting here in front of the lights too. I think that makes me feel some type of tiredness.
The U.S. struggle to find the outlet though after they win the ball back. Jimenez is shaken up down behind the plays. It's going to come in for Pineda's first touch. Pineda on Freeman now.
We need football players like that in Guatemala, man. Those football players in Guatemala or the Mexican football players, can you guys teach us? That's crazy. Cody Rhodes' ass haircut, yeah. You're right. Oh my god. What a shift from Mora, 16 and was cooking. Dude, he's 16, I know, it's crazy.
Near post, clearing the ball away, being an extra man in support. Good recognition there, Sebastian Burrow.
Mini drink wine, you won't be tired? I don't have wine.
Comfortable in the middle of the field alongside Tyler Adams, as opposed to
I don't have wine.
on the right wing. But he knew that Jimenez wanted to turn there, and as soon as he is starting to turn, arrives perfect timing to make the challenge. But Luna made the
right.
free kick. It's going to be a different angle of a set piece here for Mexico.
Alvarado the fake, now it's hooked in, it takes the flick and it's in, it's Edson Alvarez. The flag comes up for...
Hold up, wait, I missed it.
Goals ruled out for offside at the...
Offside.
Luis Ventura of Guatemala, the assistant referee. didn't hesitate, and we'll take a look back at the video to be sure.
And this is very important to see how the U.S. line stays together, and then do they step? It's not on this one. It's the second one. Oh, boy. Looks like Edson Alvarez, he might be on side there, and kept on as the U.S. were trying to step out. There's one man behind the line.
It looks like it's on.
Very interesting. It's hard to tell off of one.
Are we? Yeah. Are we waiting?
It all comes down to the timing that the ball comes off Vasquez's head to then where is the positioning of Edson Alvarez.
So what's happening?
The look that I saw there. It looks
Are
like
we gonna replay that? Are we gonna Are we reconsidering it?
Benjamin Pineda of Costa Rica's the video assistant.
Why does homegirl? Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna be like them. Never mind.
Again, we're not looking for clear and obvious here as we would in MLS. What is the
Onsides. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
It is Edson Alvarez. Who's
There it is. There it is.
with 12 minutes to play.
That was a good goal. That was a good goal. They gave it to them. Yes. That's a great set piece. Ochoa, get your ass on here. They save Ochoa for World Cup. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Never mind. Oh, I didn't even see him. What's up, dog? What's up, dog? My bad. Oh yeah. I was, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Freeman who ends up keeping Edson Alvarez onside. A little bit of hesitation on the ball. The U.S. drop, and as the first flick comes, it's Edson Alvarez who continues
Insane, man. Insane.
And it's a good header. I mean, it's just a couple of yards out. Nothing Matt Freeze can do. But you just saw there.
So basically, if you're trying to get Freeze, you gotta get him below the hip. Because anything above, he can freaking catch, because man is like 10 feet. He's a fucking tree. But he can't necessarily get it if it's below the hip. He can't move that quickly.
It's a good header from Vasquez.
Guatemala, next time.
Just doing enough to recycle the second ball. U.S. scored on a set piece. Now Mexico have done the same. They've got the lead. U.S. have to dig deep here to try to get themselves back into this game.
Mexico's 5th set-piece goal of this.
Are we surprised though?
Team.
USMT always crumbles.
Mexico's 8th second-half goal of this tournament, more than any team. Damian Downs out from Malik Tillman. U.S. trailed against Costa Rica, ended up getting a 2-2 draw.
Minnie, do you see why I really liked him? I have no idea what you're talking about, Ashley. But if you like somebody and they like you back, congratulations. Is this the final? Yeah, it is.
Just over 3 weeks ago in Los Angeles, he's hoping he scored the last goal the entire tournament here in Houston in the final. And he's hoping it's a winning goal for Mexico to go back-to-back as Gold Cup champions. The United States with 10 minutes plus stoppage time to do something about it. McGlynn will be on to the next opportunity.
The best part about this too. The best part about this too is the fact that there's so many people still having conversations under my post about this game.
Patrick Archimong 1v3, got back to it. Tillman knocks it down. Luna was trying to play to the far side. Ruiz blocked it. Adams recycles for Arston. Tyler Adams. Luna kind of got in his way. Luna's got it now, nowhere to go. Arston once again. Luna. Right the right angle for Arston to continue his run cleanly. Diego Luna once more. Luna, a little shimmy. Didn't have the right angle to play in for Tillman. Jimenez intercepted.
Damn.
Pineda felt the contact from Adams, wins a free kick. And
what I was saying is the best thing about this is there's so many people in my comment section because outside of the brain rot, there was so many people who were like, don't worry, Mexico's gonna whoop their ass for you. And of course, there was people saying, no, they're not. USA's better, blah, blah, blah. So based on this outcome, They're going to bring in so much more engagement to my video.
We'll see if this U.S. team, we've talked a
Dog,
lot
I'm like,
about the fight that this group has shown throughout the tournament.
I'm hoping they keep talking. As much brain rot it is.
What the future might hold over this next 9 minutes if some of these players can dig deep and find a way to level this and take it to extra time.
Vega spins around, Berhalter around the outside, cuts it back, and alert was Damian Downs. Job not done. Tillman rising up to win the header. McGlynn trying to play the outlet for Ajamong and sliced into the stands.
Ref, do something. They're so going to call you anti-American. I've already been called that.
Better at game management with a lead.
People don't understand that. People from America, just like them, thank you, that's fucking beautiful. I saw this old man wearing a Guatemala, half United States shirt. I want that. People don't understand that United States was built off the backs of brown people, you know? Also, Mexico actually owned parts of this country before United States did. But anyways, people don't understand that that's the beautiful part, is that when you can actually root for two countries, like me, I'm Guatemalan American. I can vote, or sorry, I can root for Guatemala and America. Same thing as Mexican Americans. They can go for Mexico, they can go for United States. Unless your name is Pookie. But man, built by a melting pot. Yes, they've called me anti-American so many goddamn times. A lot of people were like, oh my god, she just hates the United States, but look at her, she has a platform in the United States and she's making money off of it. I was like, no shit, dumbass. I have never once said that I hated the United States. I can talk about history because a lot of you guys are uneducated and stupid. So me bringing up history doesn't mean I hate the United States. Dumbasses.
Patrick Ajamong into the box. Ajamong to the box.
Oh, damn.
Alvarez, the game-winning goal scorer as it stands.
I'm ready for Mexico, though. Go for it. If you want to root for Mexico, go for it. No. I am not like those idiots. I am not like those idiots. Those fucking brain rot dumbasses, man, who are so linear thinking, because not a person that doesn't have a linear mindset does not think that way. But to those people, they're so linear that it's just like, whoa, if you're broadcasting this, then this means this. Dude, it's the most stupidest thing. Can I have some Guatemala Quetzal dinero? I don't even have quetzales. I haven't gone as an adult.
Is the other whose number is up. Mexico will make 3 substitutions. There's all manner of chaos right now, and you can see it because the wrong number was put up. Israel Reyes is preparing to come on. Raul Jimenez will get a lovely parting gift for his evening. It's a yellow card for time wasting.
I don't watch, I just bandwagon so I can root for anyone except North Korea. That's fine. I appreciate the honesty. But see, us being just normal people, if those dumbasses come on here, they will be like, oh my god, fuck you guys, I hope you all get deported, you're so against America, oh my god, go back to your dude. That's exactly the verbiage that they were using. And for all the normal people that were like, what are you guys talking about, dude? Oh man, that was the minority. Like 10% of the people were actually normal. And I can see, and unfortunately, it was most of the women that were normal. Because I would see like a girl comment, and I'm like, oh, a girl. And of course, the most normal fucking thinker. And I was like, damn. Kind of crazy, man.
Because we're about 86 minutes here. The time that was going to be added, I would imagine, would be substantially more after.
He's getting booed. I'm sorry.
You would hope. It's not
so I'm a dumbass, but not in that sense. I'm a dumbass too.
But at the end of the day, it's why you have to make the plays in the 90 minutes and not beg for help.
My family is always divided during these times. Mom's side, Mexico, dad's side, Guatemala. That's cute. I love that. I love that.
Special opportunity. Here we go finally. Tillman off the long throw. Richards is up. It's knocked down. Aronson and Downs had the shot blocked in the end. Freeman first. A loose ball under hits the pass.
Ooh!
Aronson couldn't control, and it's cleared out. Is it off Aronson? It is. The clearance from Vasquez, and it's out for a Mexico throw.
I hate that I read, why does he have eyebrows like that? And I looked at my screen and I saw exactly what bro was talking about.
Back to back as Gold Cup champions since Mexico themselves in 2011.
I thought he was talking about Diego Luna at first. I was like, what? I was about to say, who are you talking about? But that was because I wasn't looking at my screen, so.
And they find a moment to extend this game, send it to extra time. Richards.
I kind of want extra time. I kind of want extra time. Guatemala's not in it, so I kind of want extra time. Give it to me. We're all dumbasses. Took me 4 tries to pass math in college. Even then, I cheated. Math, I'm pretty good with math, but when it became like calculus and stuff like that, I passed, but I didn't pass with flying colors. I passed with like a B. I passed with either a C or a B.
US buzzing around.
And it was like a low B, like right on the dot.
It's going to be a foul. Free kick, United States.
Minnie gave up a sommelier job to live out her dreams as a streamer. I know. Oh, I could talk to you guys about that one too. Because again, the internet just thinks they know everything. I'm so tired of the way that the internet is, dude, whatever. I get it. This is what I want to do. I gotta deal with the internet, but man, some of you guys.
Wow. U.S. players are upset.
I don't know what happened to y'all, man.
Obviously, they've not seen what we've.
The fingy.
Mario Escobar, the referee.
Whatever. We got the World Cup to look forward to. They're going to get swept by whichever we did. There's extra time. I thought it goes straight to penalties. There's extra time during the game, so they usually add on time that was wasted by this kind of bullshit or wasted just by arguing with the ref. Just there's different reasons why there was time wasted that they add on after that. After that time is done, then that's when they go to penalties if it's a tied game. If not, then that's it. GG's. I say let Mexico win this game. I'm okay with whoever, but I kind of wanted to go to penalties because I'm not going to be so nervous this time.
Flicked by Cesar Montes. The positioning of Alex Freeman to hold him onside. It took VAR to give the goal.
Oh, basic entry-level math. Damn, that's crazy.
Mexico's fans celebrating once the goal was given correctly after originally being ruled offside. It was on this field a year ago. Edson Alvarez suffered an injury in Mexico's opener at Copa America, and it was part of what derailed Mexico last summer. It's part of what led to the coaching change that brought Javier Aguirre back in charge. Alvarez.
You've got at least 10 minutes left. Well, we'll see. I don't know if they already said, because I don't know if they said that there's so-and-so time, but
every minute they are minutes away.
I think basic entry-level math, he's talking about 1 plus 1, I think.
The kings of CONCACAF, not just back-to-back.
He might be talking about algebra.
They won the Nations League title.
He might be talking about PEMDAS and shit.
Exclusively by the United States since being introduced just after the pandemic. And let's see what numbers coming up for stoppage time as we continue on here. Mexico are going to play with 10 with Jimenez now back on the field.
How much time extra?
The point I was about to get to before we
plus 7. Plus 7. I wish they gave Guatemala plus 7, but they did not give Guatemala plus 7. They gave us plus 4. Come on. Plus 4 was crazy, but I try to stay positive. But plus 4, that was crazy. Whatever, man.
But you need guys that are big up front that can win the first ball, and you're trying to play on the second ball on the knockdown. Bodies in and around the box, you're trying to create chaos. Especially
my homies hate PEMDAS.
I would imagine is going to take this one with his left foot.
Freeman's still struggling. This is not much further away from where Berhalter had the assist in the opening moments. It's going to be rolled square to Tillman. Tillman back out to Jack McGlynn. Can they get service into the bodies that are up there? No, it's going to be blocked. And in the end, trying to reshuffle and resort Mexico's defensive setup ended up backfiring. Now Tim Ream, last man back.
Crash out incoming? I wouldn't be able to crash out off of the game. I'm okay with whoever. Oh!
It's partially cleared by Vasquez.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
The play scrambled out. And the U.S. creating chaos.
Well, they did, and it was a great ball from Tim Ream as Downs is turning.
I would have been here with my USA chance.
I believe he would have been kept on.
Oh, that's crazy.
Gallardo at the top, and he ends up leaving it for Ajamong, who tries to cut it inside and does, and then ends up missing the full contact on the ball and makes it an easy save for Malagong. What a chance.
All right, damn, USA, you might be cooked. Dude, that was a crazy play. You might be cooked. You might be cooked, chat. You might be cooked, chat. Most of you voted for USA, so chat, you might be cooked. I shouldn't be this happy. I know it's the United States. I should not be this happy, but goddamn.
Perfectly brings it down on Ream, who gets a foot in to block it.
My bad, y'all. Dylan, thank you so much for becoming a minion. I appreciate that, buddy. It's not 2-2, it's 1-2.
Drop it back in for Sebastian.
It's a 1-2.
5 minutes at a minimum here for the United States to scramble a tying goal and force extra time. Jack McGlynn of the Houston Dynamo now here in Houston. Long switch to the near side for John Tolkien. Tolkien trying to dance his way around and ends up drawing two for company. Berhalter, Ruiz, just a great step and a great tackle by Ruiz. Better intention to
come on, penalties. Come on, chat. Penalties. 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 Come on, chat.
US have it back.
Normally, like, if Guatemala wasn't in this, then I would be like, oh my God, come on, come on. Guatemala was in it, man. At this point, I'm okay with whoever wins this.
Put a good ball into the box.
Penalties. Penalties.
The ball up to Ajamong and Downs and hope that stuff happens with their big bodies challenging.
Oh, shit.
Even from this type of range.
The stadium, this game, is in the same stadium that England Patriots won Super Bowl. Oh, shit. USA is losing, not surprised. I'm not surprised they're losing against Mexico.
Sebastian Berhalter had
no, it's 1-2. Mexico got 2. So I'm like, penalties.
Tim Ream, short for Tillman.
Death Riders.
Going back and forth here.
Minnie is going to make me kick my dog. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'll shut up. I'll shut up. Dude, if it's 3.
McGlynn there to slow him up. Back in for Pineda. And Mexico will try to keep this ball as long as they can. Pineda from Vega, 2 longtime veterans. Berhalter trips him up. Free kick, Mexico. 3 minutes to play.
Well, that's the experience of a player right there that has played in these types of games and moments. Another look at that chance. Ajamong was stretching for it and just can't get enough contact on it between the 2 Mexican defenders to either lift the ball over.
Yes, old white men be upset.
It was low, or to poke it past him to the far post. But Mexico are just going to try and keep this ball in the corner and keep winning throw-ins.
Less than 3 minutes. They got 2.5 minutes.
And run this game down. But that's why I just get a little frustrated. It's difficult, but just put the ball in the mixer. Try to force something to happen. Instead, the U.S. were waiting for the perfect pass, and they turned the ball over and have allowed Mexico to really push up into their end and take important seconds off the clock.
And again, this is what they've earned, the opportunity to do so. Coming from behind, Raul Jimenez, the tying goal. Edson Alvarez, as it stands, the winning goal. Santi Jimenez, Aronson intercepts. What can the U.S. do now? Berhalter, it's not a foul, it's a giveaway. It's Huerta, it's right at freeze.
That would have been crazy. Oh, L save? Damn, you are ahead. Damn.
Fires it out for McGlynn. Back for Berhalter, up the channel for Downs. Back inside, it was behind Freeman. It might find him a second time. U.S. have numbers, and what a big tackle by Cesar Montes at the edge of the box to take it away from Alex Freeman.
That's kind of crazy, U.S. That's kind of crazy, U.S. Just saying.
It's going to be a throw-in for Mexico.
That's kind of crazy, U.S.
Can celebrate this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, people were mad when I said you needed a Mexican to get the job done.
Being marginally on.
But you got a Mexican versus all Mexicans. I'm so sorry.
Alex Freeman was breaking away. The U.S. had 3 players in the attack.
Bro, it's not Roman Reigns. Bro, it's not 1v, okay? You can't do. Come on, man.
Like
kind of crazy here, United States. Kind of crazy.
And then Berhalter can't keep it in play, and Mexico.
I'm a piece of shit. I get it.
To take off this clock.
Listen. It's okay, man. It's okay.
To win their first competitive match against the.
I'm here for United States, but I'm gonna talk my little shit.
Inside, Aronson can't prevent the corner.
You're about to crush out.
And the Mexico.
Oh, the guy's right next to the. Oh. 1 Mexican versus 100 Mexicans. Bro thought he was Thanos.
Really, for the first time at the beginning of June, they got to the final step. It's knocked free to Vega. Trying to slam the door.
Oh my God, that would have been so sad if they got one right there. 1-3?
Back to the outside. Still in play. To U.S. throw. Do they have time enough to get it upfield? Mexico's bench are screaming for a final whistle. Final chance for the U.S. Matt Freeze out for Tim Ream. Ream goes long. Downs waiting for it. Throws a body in. A slip there. Aronson trying to play in for Downs. And then Downs takes a hard kick. That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Mexico back to back at the CONCACAF Gold Cup.
There you go. Viva Mexico. So whoever predicted here, I will release the points over on Twitch. Listen, this is I will do two speeches. The Latina in me and then the American in me. Latina, mira. You guys always win shit, okay? When it comes to soccer, when it comes to football, Mexico, you guys are beasts, okay? Am I happy for you? Yeah. But like, you guys win shit, so congratulations. I wish my team made it. The American side of me, dog. The American side of me. America's such a beautiful country because we were built off a melting pot. America is such a beautiful country because my little Guatemalan ass can be here, celebrate Guatemala, celebrate the United States, because that's what true Americans can fucking do, man. Freedom of speech, brother. If you got an issue with that, get the fuck out of here.
For this team.
If you got an issue with it, get out of here. Go. Oh my God. W Mexico. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. I love USA, but I'm happy Mexico won. So I lost both. I lost as a Guatemalan and I lost as an American, but I did say if Mexico wins, I'm okay because our Mexican coach that brought Guatemala to the semifinals is happy, I think. So, oh, let me go ahead and release the points. Why can't I release the points?
This place. This is a World Cup venue. This was a World Cup level competition with two teams
Minnie
that are
spit straight facts
at the World Cup. This is what you're in store for.
Amen, Minnie. Amen. Thank you, guys.
As L3 has won their second straight Gold Cup title.
We're in a very level-headed environment here. Listen. After this, everybody who is like Diego Luna has American blood. He's 100% America, dude. Best believe these motherfuckers are mad. Best believe they're gonna be like, dude, Diego Luna, how about you go play with Mexico instead? Best believe, dog. Best believe they're gonna be like, oh, I'm sure he threw because he was going against Mexico, and we all know that he's Mexican.
We're gonna talk about L3 in a moment.
I'm sorry. I'm so petty right now. Okay, let's go ahead and do this.
What did they gain tonight? What did they gain?
I'm only petty because I've been going through it for like the past couple days, okay?
But I will say that when Mauricio Pochettino and his staff look
Get Alexi Lalas off my screen. Give us our points. I just did. Gilberto Mora is greater than Diego Luna. Honestly, he's 16.
What they are, but more importantly,
Mexico. Did I say Mexico? I'm okay with Mexico winning. I'm okay with Mexico winning.
They got beaten tonight by a better team. That's okay. But more importantly,
bro had the cowboy hat and everything.
They established the identity that now players
He's a caballero
coming back in, whether it's Christian Pulisic or anybody else, have to live up to. And Mauricio Pochettino and this team, they need them. They need them.
We lie, we cheat, we steal. That's how we celebrate this.
But they're going to have to conform. They're going to have to adapt to this new identity. So I think even in the moment it hurts, and it should hurt.
Oh, it hurts you.
That there is a long game going on here.
And the voice is cracking.
When the World Cup is here, we may look back on this and point to individual players or moments or a collective identity that shows up them and say, this was where the seeds were planted.
I get it, dog. I get it. I get it, dog. I get it. His voice was cracking. I get it. I am no one to fucking make fun of anyone being emotional because they lost, okay? Listen, with me, I cried my eyes out. I don't care, man. I paid the refs off. You're 18, making minimum wage. No, you didn't. What am I saying in this clip? I hope I'm not. Hold up. Oh! Hold up. Out incoming. I wouldn't be able to crash out off the game. I'm okay with whoever. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, that's what I say. Oh my god, they're going to hate this one too. Yes. They're going to hate this one too. They're going to hate this one too because I said I'm not crashing out. I'm okay with whoever wins. And I'm wearing an American jersey. They're going to hate this one too. This girl is so awful. How she said, how dare her say that she's okay with whoever wins wearing an American jersey? How dare her? Deport her! Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. What else do I say?
Creating chaos.
Well, they did, and it was a great ball from Tim Ream as Downs is turning.
I would have been here with my USA chance.
I believe he would have been kept on.
Well, how is she gonna do her USA chance? She's just a bandwagoner. Go fuck yourself, man. We know you do all the time anyways. I'm off today, tomorrow. Hell yeah. America deserved this loss. How dare she not root for America in an American jersey? I'm gonna be so mad. Dude, if you want, like, listen, if you're employed, if you're successful, if you're happy, but sometimes, I don't know, because sometimes with me, I'm on a high, I'm so happy, and I'm like, damn, I'm feeling really good, but I kind of want to, like, feel emotions to like, maybe bring in some more, you know, like, dog out of me. So I listen to like heartbreaking songs, even though I'm not heartbroken, but I'm like, damn, I gotta get back into that so I can remind myself why I'm doing it. So if you are too happy, too successful right now, and you're doing great, but you need that kind of like, damn, like, it's been a while since I've seen something really stupid. I need something to piss me off real quick. Go to my TikTok clips, go to my football clips, go in the comment section. You will immediately hate the internet. You will immediately regret that, okay? But if you need that, because I get it, because sometimes I do that. I like need to hear some music that's just like depressing so I can be like, oh yeah, I remember when I was there, so I'm doing good. And then that gives me like a boost. Fake Hispanic, there you go. Mexico, let's go. You really had the USA is crazy. Oh my god. Wait, are you memeing or are you actually did I really just get a fake Hispanic thing right now? Oh god, the brain rot might be here. The brain rot might be on my chat right now, but I don't know, they might be memeing. If they're not memeing, oh shit. Congratulations to Mexico. We need the MCR to get in the fuels. The MCR. I know what that is, but what is that? Oh, let me post this. Cool. Oh, My Chemical Romance. Okay. I usually listen to Stay by, I think it's a Big Day, right? Do you remember with Christina Aguilera? Is it Big Day? Hold on, because I always search it as Stay Christina Aguilera. Who is it though? Oh no, not stay. I'm sorry. Say something. Oh, so it's A Great Big World and Christina Aguilera. So I usually listen to that. It's Say Something. You know, like say something. What does it say? Something? Cause you're losing me or something like that. Whatever. But I'm at my happiest with Nate. Like it's like we are like on top, but sometimes I gotta listen to it because it's like I like you can't like you could be on top, but sometimes you gotta remind yourself that like in any moment shit can hit the fan in life. So I like to put myself like when I'm too happy, I'm like go over here, because that'll like that'll keep you in a good place. They're mad on Twitter. Oh, of course they are. Yeah, say something, I'm giving up on you. That one. I'll be the reason if you want me to. Are we all going to do a sing along? Oh, let me talk to you. Okay, so let me talk to you. So on Friday, I worked a July 4th event. It was at a Beverly Hills country club. All the richest people. So they have their actual servers that work at the country club, and then they have like us that come in that get booked by the country club. So I'm not a server for it. I'm a caterer that gets booked for the country club, meaning I only get booked when they need extra people, and then the actual servers are there 5 days out of the week. So they knew everybody. So they were like, oh, hi this, hi, oh my god, good to see you. They're like giving hugs and shit. I'm like, I don't know any of you guys. But I know that they're all wealthy. I know that they all got money. They were all super nice, and it was funny. So I didn't have a section. I was just there to help the servers with their section, but it was like a pretty easy gig. Some lady who was so cute because she just like focused on me because she was kind of lost. It was like her first time there, which is weird because I'll tell you right now. Well, not so weird. So the lady first saw me because I was like standing around, and she was like, hi, I don't know where my table's at. So the way that they do it is obviously you're a country club member. So when you make the reservation, you have your table. If that makes sense, like you kind of have like your designated tables, like I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, so when you book the reservation, you already know where you're going to be seated at because you already kind of know the tables that you are comfortable in. I mean, it's a country club, so they're not going to give you like a table that you don't like. So most people knew exactly where to go, knew what room to go, if it's outside, indoors, whatever. But it's July 4th, so family was invited. You don't have to like have a membership, blah, blah, blah. And this white lady came, and she was so lost. And I don't know the tables like that either, because again, I get booked for it. But she was like, hi, I'm with so-and-so, and they're like this big client. I don't know where my table's at. And I was just like, okay, yeah, sure, I can go ahead and help you with that. So I just like, I saw the manager, I got the manager, and I was just like, oh, she needs she needs assistance with her table. He directed her to the table, which is funny because the table was not that far away from me. Whatever. Anyways, that specific server was taking care of them. Each server has a helper. I wasn't designated for it, but the lady just found me that I was nice. So she passes by again, like just walking, because she wanted a drink. She just sat down, but no one like got her like a drink. So she was like, oh, do I go to the bar or does somebody get my order? I was just like, what would you like? And then she was just like, oh, can I get white wine? And I was just like, sure. Do you want a Riesling? Do you want a Pinot Grigio? Do you want a Chardonnay? Do you want a Sauvignon Blanc? What, And then she was like, I'm not really so sure because I don't really know like the food. And I was just like, oh, well, there's going to be burgers, fried chicken, there's going to be fish, there's going to be beef. And then she was just like, I think I'm gonna get fish. And then I was like, perfect, I can go ahead and pair that for you with a Chardonnay. Me not knowing the menu, I don't know the fucking menu, I just know wine. I was like, perfect. I can go ahead and pair that with a Chardonnay. And then she was like, perfect. And I was just like, because it's a country club, I know how rich people work. So I was like, do you have an aging preference with that? And then she was like, oh my God, nobody's ever asked me that. And then I was just like, if you don't have an answer for it, I can go ahead and give you an answer based on the fish that you're going to eat, so it can complement it. And then she was just like, please. I was like, cool. I told the server, and it's funny because I told the server, I was like, oh hey, so your table wants a Chardonnay. And then she was just like, okay, well, let me go ask. And then I was like, no, I know what Chardonnay or what kind of type of Chardonnay. And then she was just like, yeah, but you're supposed to ask like the aging, and I was just like, I did already. And based off the fish, that's Branzino, I can go ahead and recommend it because I already saw a bottle from Italy that I know exactly that type of Chardonnay, whatever. I'm like, bitch, I'm a wine connoisseur. Don't fuck with me, man. I was so mad because she was looking at me kind of like, no, but you're actually supposed to know. I was like, no, I did a better job than you could ever do. Anyways, got her the, so she got the Chardonnay. I don't go back to the table because it's like I'm not supposed to, and I'm like walking around, and then she like calls me, and then I go over, and then she was just like, hey, so I'm actually the daughter-in-law, but these are my parents, or these are my husband's parents, and the parents own a hotel. I think it's called Mayborn Hotel, but they're in Beverly Hills. And I was just like, oh hi, whatever. And she was just like, can you please recommend them a glass of wine, because they always get a wine and they like the wine, but they're never so satisfied with it. And I was just like, absolutely. And then I saw that bro was eating beef, so I saw and he was drinking a glass of white wine, which I'm sure was a sweet white wine. And I was just like, well, that doesn't really pair, but I can get you like a red wine, and if you like sweet, I can bring you something that's more in the middle, because for that kind of beef you would need a more drier red wine, but I can bring you something more sweeter, whatever. Did the whole fucking thing to him and the wife. He told the server, and the server was like, have you done fine dining? I was like, no, but like, this is just me, dog, whatever. Again, too overqualified for so many things that I do. But anyways, came back. I don't even check on them, but I was like, you know what? I recommended them 3 glasses of wine. Let me go ahead and see how they feel. Came back, and I was just like, so how are we doing here? And the lady, like the first lady, was just like, you are really talented. You are really good. So they've been here for about 16 years. They've been a part of this country club for 16 years. They have never had a server actually tell them the kind of wine that they're drinking. It's probably not the kind of wine that they should be drinking. And then I was jokingly, I was like, because they're probably scared. Because I'm like, you guys are fucking the, one of the highest clients. And jokingly, I was like, they're probably scared. And they left. And I was like, oh, thank God they're not those kind of rich people. But anyways, long story short, the dad, that's a hotel owner, was just saying, it's like, yeah, like you did a really good job. But the lady kind of spoke for him because he was old, but like he still told me certain stuff, that he could say. And she was just like, do you do this full time? Are you a sommelier on the side? I was just like, I'm kind of self-taught. I don't have my credentials for it, but I am self-taught. And then she was just like, we are looking for a sommelier full time, because the one that we had actually got another job where now they're a traveling sommelier for a different hotel. So now we're looking for somebody full time. And I'm literally just there. When I tell you that I wanted a fucking tea, I was like, oh my God. I was like, this would be a dream come true if I wasn't doing this shit. If I wasn't doing this, what I do, oh my God. If I wasn't doing this, when I heard that, I was like, this is, that would have been like, yes, oh my God, yes. Full-time sommelier? Are you kidding me? Talking about wine, something that comes so natural and that I'm so good at, and like I know that, I know my shit. I was just like full-time, and I was like, so at the moment I can't do full-time. Is there any way that you can work around my schedule? Is there any way that I could be part-time maybe? And they were just like, so we normally don't take on part-time people because we want full-time, because you're basically, once you work full-time with us, you're a part of the team and you become a partner with us. So basically, so we work hands-on. Like at the hotel, we're very hands-on with our servers, with our sommeliers, with our bartenders, with everybody. We want full-time people. And I was just like, well, unfortunately right now I can't do full time, but if there's ever a position for part-time or temporary, I was just like, can I take your number? Because I did not want to give out my number. I was just like, is there any way where I can call one of you guys to make sure? I got her number. I got the daughter-in-law's number, and she was just like, that's when the man, or that's when the dad was just like, you're not looking for full-time work. And I told him the truth. I was like, honestly, I'm doing content creation right now. It might sound silly to you guys, but I'm doing that, and if I work full-time, it'll take me away from that. And then he was like, oh okay, well, just letting you know, like, you are such an asset. And he basically told me all the kindest shit, and I had to go in the bathroom and I started crying like I am right now. I started crying in the bathroom, and I was just like, fucking shit, man, I just gave up something so good, but that would literally take me away from this. And then one of my coworkers saw me, and I was just like, I'm fine. It's just, they just offered me a fucking great gig and I had to turn it down, whatever. And that coworker that's been working there longer, she was just like, dude, they have taken all of our older servers because they are very experienced. They have actually taken our servers, but they have never offered anybody a sommelier job. And that made me feel even more like, I was like, ugh. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to regret that for I don't know how long. But I mean, again, hold on. What are the hours though? 12 to 8. So it could be from 12 to 8 or from 5 to 1 o'clock. 5 p.m. to 1 o'clock. So 12 to 8, Saturdays and Sundays, 12 to 8 or 5 to closing, Monday through Friday, 5 to closing. So basically when wrestling is on. And it would be like a 5 to 6 day kind of thing. So meaning I won't be here for Raw, I won't be here for Dynamite, I won't be here for SmackDown, I won't be here for any pay-per-view or PLE unless I have the day off. And I can't do that, dude. I can't do that. Oh wait, there might be a way to work it out. Honestly, I got her number. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait, like, because so they're a part of that country club regardless. So if I see them again, like, I'll make sure to take care of them every single time when it comes to wine, even if I'm not supposed to, but I'll just go and take care of their wine whenever I do work there and just build that reputation where hopefully, you know, they can just find somebody for like part-time, cause their kind of mindset, it's like a family raised business, so their kind of thing is like family. They don't really hire anybody part-time. They want people full-time, but the way that they saw me, they were just like, we wouldn't even want you to be part-time, like we would want you to be full-time, because with full-time comes benefits, and with full-time comes partnerships and all this other bullshit. So yeah, anyways, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. The good thing is, follow your heart, live your life, Minnie. Thank you. Thank you for the $1.99. The good thing about this is that I know that that's not the last time I'm ever going to see them. I'm going to continue to see them. I'm going to continue that relationship. I'm going to continue, like I said, I'll just talk to whatever server and I'll be like, hey, can I get their wine order, because they actually like, because they like the wine that I recommend them. Most of them are cool because I'm taking stress away from their job, and I don't even get the tip. I don't get the tip, you know? So it's like, I'm doing work for you, but I'm not getting the tip. So most of them are going to be okay with it. So anyways, it's okay. Yeah, but if I was a server or just doing this, that would have been a dream come true. I would have been like, yes, absolutely, like 100%. But I couldn't say yes. Like, as soon as they said full time, I knew. I was like, I can't do it. And it's fine. I mean, it's fine. I could build a relationship at least. Hold on, would they allow you to stream your shift and go back? No, they won't. They're a Beverly Hills hotel. They don't want me to be streaming. They want me to be attending their high profile guests. What country club is this? I want to come visit. It's a Beverly Hills one. There's a couple in Beverly Hills. I don't necessarily want to dox where I work. I don't just work there though. I work all around Los Angeles. But I don't want to dox which one I may be at sometimes. So yeah, I work at different country clubs in Orange County and Simi Valley in Los Angeles, in Santa Clarita. I work like all around Los Angeles. How long is that contract for there? For though? I have no idea. I just heard full time and I was trying to figure out a way where I could be part time. But even with that, when I said, I mean, I could do Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. That's 3 days where they could potentially say yes, but then they still gotta fill for Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Saturdays. So they still gotta fill those, which is why they're looking for a full-time. Because then you're talking about somebody who you have to hire as either part-time also. You can hire somebody and say full-time, but then at the same time, if you're not working full-time, they might get another job and then there's going to be like a conflict of interest, which is what they also told me. They were just like, we want full-time because we know when you're full-time, you are just your dedication is to us. And when we hire part-time employees, most of the time it hasn't worked out for us because they have other responsibilities, you know. Rodriguez, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, anyways, it's okay, guys. It's okay. I have her number. Dude, that daughter-in-law came in clutch, man. And I love how lost she was, because I was just like, because she was like, she was so cute. And, you know, like, she was just like, I don't know where to go. Oh, my God. And I'm over here like, bitch, you're rich. Like, I was like, you're rich. Why are you nervous to tell me that you're lost? I was like, it's okay. But anyways, it's fine. Minnie, what are you saying? Makes me sad. It shouldn't. After SummerSlam, we know that's an off period for WWE and wrestling shit. Don't be popping as much. I will. So the goal is a month from now. I'll call her and I'll just tell her kind of like, so have you found a good sommelier? Have you found somebody to, you know? And so my goal is to call when they found that person. Once they find somebody that's full-time, my goal is to be like, so now that you have somebody full-time, I can go ahead and be an on-call one for you guys whenever you need it. Like, that's the goal right now, is to be an on-call one. Because, you know, I mean, shit happens. I got it. Get your sister to stream for you. Yeah, sure. Oh my God, bam him. What happened? What did somebody say? What the hell? What did somebody just say? Of course, it's a dumb pickup line. That's because I'm nothing in this community. But if it was someone really well known in the community, we would see the WAO and etc. cheering up. And BK, you must be the boyfriend. Jealousy is a disease and you are sick. 10-minute timeout for a pickup line. BK is my father. What the hell? Oh my God. How did you like the Gold Cup? I liked it. I thought it was interesting. Have you heard of Japanese wrestling promotion before, like New Japan Stardom? No, yeah. Blood Money, hi. I'm a professional wrestling content creator, not a WWE content creator. I'm a professional wrestling content creator. If you do want to see New Japan Stardom Noah content, subscribe to my Patreon. I do it all over there. I do TJPW. I'm thinking of doing some I believe I haven't seen them live, but they're at Anime Expo and the one in Los Angeles, and I think it's called like Sakuba or Sakubara, something like that. I kind of want to see them. Turning down money is the scariest and saddest thing ever. No, it definitely is. But at the same time, if I said yes and I took it, I know that I would regret it because I would probably be there. Sure, I'd be making money, but I'm there. And as much as I love talking about wine and, you know, bringing stories and like seeing the satisfaction of a person's face who doesn't like wine, who hated wine, but now they're like, wait, this is actually really good. That satisfaction to me is cool, but at the same time, I would know Monday Night Raw is on right now. Friday Night SmackDown is on right now. Let's just say if I got hired like that and I'm like, Evolution 2 is here and AJ Lee just showed up. Like, it's like, dude, I can't get rid of wrestling, especially the amount of time. Like, not that I would stop watching wrestling. I wouldn't, obviously, but it's just like, at that point, I would just have time to be a fan, not a creator. I would probably create once a week, twice a week. And I would miss all the major shows because I'm not going to go back and rewatch the entire show. I watch it live or I don't watch it. That's how I am with weekly televised shows. With pay-per-views, I go back and watch it. But, like, that's a pay-per-view, you know? So. What's up, Minnie? Hope all is well. What's up, Ja? Yo, people are wild. They are. Minnie, you made the right decision for what you want to be. Yeah, but it does come at the expense of obviously hurt. That's why I started crying, because it's also like people just see you because you're somebody on the internet. People just assume that people make money if you're a streamer. Like, there's so many people that say, oh, well, she's a streamer, so she's making bank. And it's like, that's not even... if streamers were making bank, then every streamer would be doing this full time, you know? Like, it's like, but so many of us have other jobs. Some of us have two jobs outside of this. So yeah, no, I know that I would fucking hate my decision and do it full time. Again, if I wasn't ever a streamer or a creator and this was me, I would be elated. I would be like, yes, absolutely, hell yeah, I got my dream job, hell yeah, you know? Like, I was like, fuck yeah. But anyways, I did I am kind of after I got that glorifying praise from a hotel owner and like his entire family, after I got that, just the glorifying praise and the confidence I have when I'm there talking to rich people about wine, I'm like, maybe I should try to find like a part-time or like a temporary position, especially during the holidays. I think during like Christmas, Thanksgiving, there's a lot of people who are going out and stuff because a lot of people are visiting. So it's like, oh, I could easily be there at like a rich restaurant and be part-time. So I'm trying to look into that, not gonna lie. Because honestly, I would be so good. I would be so good. True, if AJ Lee showed up and missed it, I'd cry hard. Yeah. I would actually cry. Like, I'd be crying in my corner knowing that I'm making good money, but it's like I'm fucking devastated because I'd rather be there for AJ Lee than make money, if that's delusional. Andre the Giant is proud of you. Owen Hart is proud of you. What's up, Sunflower? The game was actually cool. Yeah. If streamers made money, then I'm sure there'd be a ton more streamers out there. The thing is, there are so many streamers. There's actually a lot of streamers, but basically the 1% can do this full time. Because 1% do make the majority of their money off of streaming. If you look at Santi's app, he's not even a part of the 1%, even though he does this full time. But his main income is from YouTube. Like it's like he's a content creator first. I think he is. I don't know. I don't want to speak for him. But he's a content creator and a streamer. But if he was making bank off streaming, not saying that he would limit himself to just streaming, but it's like, streaming is not enough to just quit your entire job and make that your identity. Like, a Kai Cenat is a part of the 1%, you know? Like, where he could just stream, he's making all his money. He doesn't need a YouTube channel. He doesn't need TikTok or Instagram, but he'll do it because it's extra income. But streaming legit is like his job. So everybody's soul is being bet on red next week. AJ Lee will be returning as confirmed by many. Let's not say that I confirmed that, okay? Santi's very old. He's a year younger than me. I'm going to become a streamer when GTA 6 comes out. Hell yeah. Alrighty, guys. We have a special person though tonight, so hold up. I don't know if she's still on. Is she still on, BK? Hold up, let me see. I wanted a yap, and then I was seeing if I still had the energy to Pookie, this fucking man, dude, this man. She's on. I wanted to see, so I wanted to stream and then saw if I had the energy to go on some 2K. Honestly, not gonna lie, just talking about what I just experienced, I'm gonna just go get a bottle of wine. I would just go get wine, man. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm gonna just go drink my wine. If anybody want to cash app, you know, just cash app mini port. Anyways, hold up. Guys, this is a very, if you're over on Twitch, this is a special person because this is BK Rican's cousin. So let's go ahead and raid them. Let's show them some love. This is Father's wine mini. Yes, this is Father's cousin. For your information, this is my cousin. She's going to expose IRL stories on me. Ask away. So I wish Ian was here because Ian would be asking all the damn questions. Let's go ahead and raid them. What's up? Oh well, you came in so damn late. Yeah, this is over on Twitch. YouTube, if you want to be a part of it, go on Twitch. This is a raid. This is going towards BK's cousin. So if you want to be a part of that, show some support to Minion community. Feel free to do so. Until next time, well, tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5 p.m. not 3 p.m. Kind of wish it was 3 p.m. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Already have a wonderful night, Bloody James, K Smith, BK, have a good night, Zendaya, Noble, Big Wheezy, have a good night, Hawks, Uchiha, and Pookie. Already, bye.